Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some. Well, I can't say boxing. We'll just say circus. Dun, 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 dun. I came to talk some circus with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. And when if you guys don't know what I'm talking about that circus that's going on the 26th, known as Mayweather vs. McGregor. You got the MMA fans. Shout out to my boy Hamid. He really thinks McGregor's gonna beat Mayweather's ass, but I can't believe him. He don't know anything about boxing. So, with that being said, um, what I'll say is this: if you guys haven't heard the news, which I'm sure most of you have, because it's been covered on every news outlet. You got Skip Bayless yapping away, talking about like he knows combat sports. But Lance Puigmeyer and a number of news outlets have reported that the Nevada State Athletic Commission, and all their integrity, the Nevada State Athletic Commission has voted to approve one-time use of 8-ounce gloves for this fight with Mayweather versus McGregor. Now, why is this a big deal? It's a big deal for two reasons. Reason number one being that originally, usually for fights at the weight limit they fight at, you fight in 10-ounce gloves, and that's the rule. And that's part of the reason. So the Nevada State Athletic Commission doing what it does best, not following its own rules, breaking its own rules, making special exceptions, and not showing any integrity. But what do you expect from them? These are the same people that gave Conor McGregor a boxer's license. These are the same people that allowed all this corruption in boxing to happen in Vegas. And we're not to get into what it is. You guys know it yourself. So yeah, obviously the Nevada State Athletic Commission not following the rules, that's a big deal. And the second of all, the reason that's a big deal is because, for both fighters, not just Mayweather, but McGregor as well, this gives them a chance to punch each other a little bit harder. Lighter gloves tend to give you more power. I'm not gonna say more power, but more. It's anytime you wear lighter gloves, you can punch a little harder because there's less weight on your hands. So that gives both these guys it makes it more interesting because full of idiots out there who think that McGregor has any chance in hell of beating Floyd Mayweather. They're going to sit there and they're going to believe McGregor's saying that McGregor was saying with the 10-ounce gloves that, I'll get him out of there in 4 rounds and under. And then now, he's saying now he's like, yeah, now that it's 8-ounce gloves, I'm going to get him out of there in 2 rounds. Yeah. But no, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. If you guys have been watching McGregor's boxing training, it's been an utter joke. You've had the boxing community come out with the McGregor challenge. Stay tuned for my version of that coming out soon. But yeah, man, this whole fight, man, as much as I'm not gonna lie, like I've said, I've admitted it in the past. I've been enjoying the antics. I've been enjoying the theater, all that stuff. It's been funny to me. It's kind of taking me back to my days when I was 8 years old and I used to get in the front of the TVs on Mondays and Thursday nights and watch WWE or WWF as it was called back then. It's almost like watching Ric Flair or John Cena or Rob Van Dam or The Rock get on the microphone and just start talking a bunch of trash with these guys. I've been enjoying it. It literally reminded me of wrestling. But as far as the actual fight itself, it's a joke. The other day I was on Facebook and it's funny. I'm friends with a lot of people in boxing, so every now and then you get people who I'm not gonna say they're promoters, but they kind of put together the undercards of fights, and they'll throw out offers out there. They'll be like, oh well, I need a 154 pounder to fight. I think the other day I saw the guy said I need a 154 pounder to fight Ishe Smith for $9,000 on August 22nd. It was something like that, and everybody thought it was for the Mayweather McGregor undercard, and people were saying only $9,000 for the McGregor Mayweather undercard, and the main event guy has a 0-0 boxing record. I don't need no good boxing record, so everybody was just clowning this fight, and it just shows you, man, the level of disorganization and integrity that these commissions have in boxing. And I genuinely wish that boxing would police itself because it really needs to in the worst way possible. But I've just kind of come to terms with the fact that it's never going to change, and I enjoy the sport, but I just know that it's always going to be shady. So, it is what it is. Thopefully now that with the 8-ounce gloves, Mayweather can get a knockout because I really want to see him beat the hell out of McGregor. I've had it up to here with all the Conor fans. There's this one guy on YouTube named Red Pill Philosophy. He talks about politics. And he did, I'll give him credit. He does a good job talking politics, but dude's talking about combat sports now. I don't know, doesn't know a damn thing about combat sports. He's talking about it like it's politics, but it's not politics. This isn't Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton. This is Mayweather versus McGregor. This is fighting. All right, it's not politics. So it is what it is, man. This fight has been one of those fights where people who think they're boxing experts, and I'm not saying that I'm a boxing expert, but I would like to think that, that because I cover boxing year round, that I know more than these MMA fans that are picking Conor to win. So it is what it is. But that's the news. The Nevada State Athletic Commission approves this fight, goes against their own rules, and they'll be wearing 8-ounce gloves. Hopefully Mayweather gets. If Mayweather does not get a knockout, I'm clowning the hell out of him. He needs to get a knockout this fight. You run 8-ounce gloves. You're fighting an MMA fighter who does this as a way to get ready for his boxing workout. It is what it is, man. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.